there, just kind of answering some questions, trying to tell you a little bit more about their platforms and why they want to be the next East Vice President. If during the debate you guys can all just kind of keep applause and cheering and that kind of thing for the end, that would be much appreciated. It definitely helps as far as timing. I know everybody wants to go ahead and get to lunch and do whatever they got to do. So the way that this is going to work for you guys is I'm going to give each of you a minute for an opening statement, and then we'll ask questions back and forth, and then you'll have a 30-second rebuttal time after the questions. If your opponent says something that you want to respond to, you feel like you have a good point to kind of back up theirs, you'll have that time to do that, and then afterwards there'll be a 1-minute closing statement. So if everyone is ready, I think we can go ahead and begin. No question? Sure, yeah, in 45 seconds to answer your question. All right, we're going to start with you, Evan. You can go ahead and give your opening statement.
Okay, what's going on, y'all? I'm Evan Phillips. I'm running to be your Vice President for the 2019-2020 school year. Student government is something I really love to do. I'm really passionate about it. I've been in it since I was a freshman. I've ran for a position every year that I could. I was a sophomore rep during the 2017-2018 school year. And I feel like just the positive energy that I can bring to the student government next year, and just like my experience and my passion for the whole organization will be really beneficial for the next school year. And hopefully we can make the school lit, have a good year, get hyped. Here. Yeah, good. Thank you.
You, Jason.
Hi everyone, I'm Jason Bird, and I'm just going to say a little bit of my platform, I guess. In my youth group, I have experience leading about 60 other people, and we have weekly meetings, each with a different theme, and I feel like that would be a good benefit in leading everyone, especially Wildcat Wednesdays. Let's revamp those, get it more going again, I guess. And I'd like to have more events, like movie nights, the tournaments, even open mics. Just have more of these, build the East community a bit more. And the way we do this is by advertising it more. I mean, no one really listens to the announcements, I think that. And not many people look at the website. So having like a bulletin board or something like that right next to the SGA office, I feel like that would be a really good way of seeing this is tomorrow, that's next week, next month, whatever. And I think communication goes two ways. It's like students talking to the SGA as well. So time? Okay.
You'll have more time. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with questions. And Jason, if you'd like to go first, what would you change about SGA if you were to be elected to a role?
SGA, well, like I said, the communication aspect, like having a bulletin board right there so that people can see what's going on, even band concerts, sports, theater, and what else? Having a suggestion box, even a Google form on the website, so we can actually do what the students want. Yeah, listen to them more.
All right, Evan, same question to you.
Okay, I feel like having been in student government 2 years ago and then seeing some of the things that happened this year, I feel like one of the biggest things we need to do is just have more events, like especially after Dance Marathon. Like I know before Dance Marathon, it requires a lot of planning, a lot of fundraising, like many, many months. But I think during the springtime, like we can have, like I know when I was in student government, like I helped host a movie night, which I think was a lot of fun, an outdoor movie night. I think we need to bring back Spirit Week during the spring. It's just a good chance for students to like express their spirit and bond with their classmates, just like Jersey Day Thursday. Everybody loves Jersey Day Thursday. All right, so I think we just need to like have more events in the springtime. It's a really stressful time with AP exams and finals, and people need to relax and have more fun.
Thank you. Jason, if you have a rebuttal to any of the points that you made or anything you'd like to add, you have 30 seconds to do so. Okay, Evan? All right, so moving on to the next question, we'll start with Evan on this one. This is definitely a position that requires a lot of responsibility, a lot of time. What experiences have you had, either in student government or out of it, that you think make you qualify for this? What qualities about you make you be?
Okay, so I mean, first of all, I'll start with in student government. I was a sophomore rep during the 2017-2018 school year. Like I had to do a lot of delegation of senators, where it was like setting up homecoming, running homecoming, the tailgate, and like the big party we had on the practice field. Dance Marathon required a lot of setup and a lot of just delegating, designating different roles to different senators, whether it be like hanging streamers or building the photo booth, stuff like that. And then like outside of student government, I'm a captain of the East Ultimate Frisbee team.
Yeah.
So I know like a lot of, in order to help a lot of the younger kids develop and build their skills, like it requires a lot of patience leader and a good role model for them. So I feel like if I can take my leadership qualities and my experience in student government and combine them, I can bring a lot of high energy and like bring a lot of knowledge to student government.
All right, Jason, same question to you.
So, like I said, I was elected by my own youth group by 60 other people to lead them, and we have weekly meetings every month. Well, no, weekly meetings, each with a different theme and activity, and we have monthly trips as well. So you have to plan for those in advance, and we plan these all in 1 year, in 1 day, basically. Well, plan ahead, basically, yeah. And there's so much of it, and it's a wide variety of age ranges, freshmen all the way up to seniors as well. And I feel like with that experience, I can bring a lot to the table. Yeah.
Thank you. And Evan, if you have anything else you'd like to add?
I'm good.
Yeah. You as well? Very good. We'll move on. So, in the past, you guys have had a lot of different leadership experiences, that kind of thing. What specifically have you done with student government that you feel helped you contribute to this job, or have you been involved with student government in the past? Yeah, starting with you. Okay.
Sure. So I was a senator as a freshman. I came in. I thought student government was a really cool idea, just a chance to make school a more fun environment, because I know like more and more nowadays school is really stressful. I was a big participant in the Walk Out Wednesday committee. We organized things like bringing in puppies and like chalk out on the lawn and lemonade and music during my freshman year. And then sophomore year, I was an elected officer, so we did like a lot of all the events like Dance Marathon and Homecoming and movie night. And then this past year, I was also a senator. I wanted to join the Walk Out Wednesday committee again. I was a morale captain for Dance Marathon. I helped set up for Dance Marathon. So just like student government is just something I love doing, and I've been doing it since I was a freshman. And I feel like that experience will help me a lot.
Unfortunately, I've not been elected into a position of SGA, but I've participated in the arts, clubs, sports, and I feel like with this wide range, and I can outreach into different areas to bring more to the table. Yeah.
And I guess just to expand upon that a little bit, it's totally fine that you haven't been necessarily involved like that in student government.
Yeah.
What kind of makes you interested in student government? What is your kind of motivations there?
Well, I've spent 3 years at the school. I kind of want to give back to it. Playing fun events. I hear about it, and I haven't been able to take part of it, so it's my senior year next year, and I want to help out. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And so, again, we're going to start with you on this one. So, you have talked about some activities that you've been involved with outside of these, but more specifically within the school. What kind of clubs and arts specifically have you been involved with here at East?
Okay, so I've taken part in quite a few musicals and plays here at East. I was in the band. I was lettered in the wrestling team this year, and I was on the robotics team for 2 years. And with that, it's a lot of planning and coordination and making sure that everyone's up to date and doing their job on that. Yeah.
Evan, how about you?
Okay, so as a freshman, I was on the varsity lacrosse team. I was on the debate team as a freshman. I've been on the ultimate frisbee team for the entirety of my high school. I've been in student government for the entirety of my high school. This past year, I joined the Chapel Hill Youth Council, which was an opportunity for me to both work with students from East and students from other schools within the town, so I can not just improve the quality of life for students here at East, but outside of that, more so into the town. And within that, I was a liaison on the Chapel Hill Parks and Recreation Board, so I was able to work with town commissioners on that board and communicate between the youth council and them to further develop better quality of life in the town, help people not just in East or in Chapel Hill, Carver City Schools in general, but outside of that.
All right, and Evan, this is good for you again. Standing if you want to do it all again. Yeah. So the last question for you guys today before your closing statement is, how do you view the role of VP as a part of student government? What do you see your job being, and what are you going to bring to the table that makes you good at that?
Right. Okay. So I feel like vice president is one of those roles where there's not a clear designation of what you should be doing. Treasurer is clearly going to be handling the money, secretary a lot of the communications. So vice president, you just really need to be there to help out with all the other roles, as well as just be a high energy, exciting person to make people excited to come out to events. I feel like that's one of the biggest things at the school that we need to fix is people are just not excited to come out to stuff. So we need to get people people lit in the crowd, and I feel like I can bring that high energy, high positivity, make people excited to come to games, excited to come to dance marathon. I think the vice president should be somebody who's lit and somebody who's ready to get stuff going, and I think I can fulfill that role for lit.
Thank you. Jason, same question to you.
I think the vice president should be like the president, sense of leadership, making sure everything's organized. And again, actively advertising those events, being involved as much as they can be, and just making sure everyone has a good time. Yeah. That's all.
All right, and Jason, you have 1 minute for closing statement. Just go do that.
Okay. I want to be your vice president. I want to help you. I want to help plan events. I want to be involved in this student government, and really hope you vote for me.
Thank you. Evan, 1 minute to you as well.
All right, appreciate y'all showing out today. I'm ready to hopefully run and be a vice president for next year. I hope you guys come out to vote. I think it's a great opportunity that everybody in the school gets to vote for their leaders for the next year. So I'm excited y'all came. See y'all at the polls, and hopefully we can do some fun stuff next year. Thank you.